So for years and years, I've known that global warming was hogwash. Pretty much ever since I heard of it. I will admit, there was a time I made a mistake and I actually thought it could be real when I first heard about it. But then I did some thinking on my own. And I realized global warming wasn't real. Now you're probably thinking, how did I come to this conclusion? Am I some sort of climatologist genius? Am I the most brilliant person in the world? Maybe. It's yet to be determined. What did I have that all you whack jobs on the left don't have? I use my brain. And I did a little bit of reasoning. You should try it sometime. It's interesting. But I'm going to show you what I reasoned. Okay, global warming. Oh, that could be bad. Earth would warm up. Ice would all melt. Oh, wait, ice? Ice Age. There was a glacier that pretty much covered where I used to live in Ohio. It's not there anymore. Why not? Oh, greenhouse gases. Other than the flatulence of the woolly mammoth, which I don't want anything to do with, but I'm sure there weren't a whole lot of other carbon emissions. And I know for a fact there weren't any man-made carbon emissions. Yet the Earth got warmer. It happened naturally. The Earth can do that. Things in nature can work on their own without people. It's true. Think about it and you realize that, yeah, okay, the Earth can do things on its own. It can get warmer, it can get hotter, it can get cooler. So then I just thought, oh, man-made global warming. No, I don't believe that. But people kept talking about it and going on and on and on about it. And it still never added up to somebody who thinks about it. But now finally, we've always had proof it didn't exist, but now we have proof at how corrupt the left is in dealing with global warming. East Anglia University, and yes, I probably pronounced that wrong, and I apologize to anybody who cares. Now, this university did a lot of research with the UN on climate change. Now, they were, kind of important in telling the UN how bad things were going to get, how warm we were going to get, how the ice was all going to melt, how we were all going to, be underwater, and the few humans that survived were just going to live on boats and on little, boat islands, and how there'd be these big oil tankers with pirates that looked like Dennis Hopper, and how that some people would get gills behind their ears. Okay, that was Kevin Costner, but I still learned a lot. But this university that was doing all this research wouldn't release how they got their data. Wouldn't give it to people who were asking. Now, I know that sounds weird because you know how liberals like to be open and transparent. So, some hackers decided to hack into their email. I'm not promoting hacking, but they did it, and they released these emails. And what were in these emails? Now, Keith Olbermann's not going to talk about this. These people aren't going to be his worst person in the world. Blah, worst person. No, they're not going to make his list. But they should, because in these emails, it talks about how to massage the data, to hide cooling trends. Doesn't sound like a very up-and-up organization to me. Doesn't sound like there's a lot of substance to what they're saying. And this has got to be upsetting to all you folk. Like Al Gore, he's got to be devastated, but I don't think he is. He probably knew about it. Which brings me to my point about Al Gore. Even if you're the biggest global warming fanatic out there, you should despise this man. Because he's out there making hundreds of millions of dollars telling people about how horrible we all are and how we're killing the earth. And he's out flying around on private jets, driving SUVs. He has his own boat he drives around on the lake. He has a giant house, and I'm pretty sure his carbon footprint is bigger than the carbon footprint of the entire neighborhood I live in. So he obviously doesn't care about global warming. That would make him evil. I just think he's a lying sack of horse crap. So either way, nobody should like that guy. But back to the point, nobody's going to talk about these emails. We're going to still send Barry to Copenhagen again. Let him try to wreck our economy again. Why? I don't know. But it's nice to have the validation that you've always been right. Well, that happened to me a lot. So trust me, it feels really nice. It feels good. Like when I told everybody that Barack Obama was this crazy left-wing guy. I'm not saying I was the only person that said it. But, you know, when you're under 30 and you don't believe in the yes we can crap, and you're like, you know, this doesn't add up, and you tell people under 30 that, they look at you like, well, now they're looking at me like I was a genius. So, global warming is crap, and now we all know it. And I hope you guys can forgive me for breaking the news to you. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.